Let's talk about behavior change. Understanding behavior change as well as how to effectively implement new behaviors are crucial components to making progress in every area of life. But there may be several myths that may be holding you back. Let's go over some of them. Myth number 1, motivation is everything. The first myth is that you always need high levels of motivation to change your behavior for good. The problem is motivation levels are naturally fluctuating and unreliable. The reality is you do need some level of motivation to conscientiously execute a behavior that is not yet automatic. A behavior that's automatic is called a habit. There's a little bit more to this, but I'll get more into it in future videos. But you don't want to have to rely on motivation for lasting behavior change. Myth number 2, it's all about self-control. After falling off, let's say the diet bandwagon, have you ever said to yourself, I just need more self-control? I have. I did this for so many years at the beginning of my fitness journey, and I was wrong. Self-control is the capacity to alter or override dominant response tendencies and thoughts, behaviors, and emotions. It's oftentimes used interchangeably with willpower. While self-control is important for many areas of life and has been correlated with increased well-being, better academic and work success, and better interpersonal relationships, that doesn't mean that changing our behavior for the long haul requires high levels of self-control all the time. In fact, most of us are misapplying self-control. Peep this quote from a 2012 meta-analysis. The main value of self-control may lie more in creating the healthy habit than in regulating behavior each day anew. Emphasis mine. What this means is we shouldn't be focused on white-knuckling our way all the way to the finish line. That sounds exhausting, and it is. Not every step has to feel so damn taxing. Use self-control in the initial habit formation process, not to do hard shit all the time. Myth number 3, it takes 21 days to form a habit. This one really gets me. Habits are not one-dimensional. They're all different. These graphs are from a 2010 study that looked at healthy behaviors that participants want to turn into a habit. Now remember, a key feature of habits is that they are automatic. You can see here how automatic each of these sample behaviors became over time. What do you notice? The trajectory of each behavior is different, meaning the rate at which these behaviors became habits differed. This study found that it took between 18 to 254 days for a behavior to become a habit. That's a huge range. The average was 66 days. This is a far cry from the 21 days that we're told. The reality is some habits actually can form instantly, some are more complex and take several months. And myth number 4, forming habits should be hard. No. Well, yes, if you don't understand how behavior change works, but you're working on that with my help. If there's one thing you take away from my content, let it be this. Smarter, not harder. Change might feel uncomfortable at first, but to say that it should feel hard, it's a bit of a stretch. Feeling hard is not a requirement for change. In fact, you can make a remarkable transformation to your life without feeling like you're walking up a super steep slope all the time. What can help? Removing as many obstacles as possible, not blindly forging ahead. Be methodical. Use a sound strategy. More on this later. So, there you go. Hopefully this cleared up some misconceptions for you. And if you see anyone promoting these myths, feel free to direct them to this video. Stay tuned for more content on habits and behavior change.